Hello YouTubers and welcome to the video. Right, I'm out for a very short hunt. The fields have still got crops on them, but there are a few bare patches where the crops haven't come through. So it won't take me long to go around them, but it's better than now until the fields are ready. So I've been over this area before, and to be quite frank, I'm not expecting much. In fact, to be quite frank, Bill, John, anybody really, I'm not expecting much, but you never know, and it's better than sitting at home waiting to go detecting. So, yep, let's get stuck in. Oh wow, pitch mode absolutely screamed at me then, but it wasn't very deep, to be fair. But whoa, I don't know if you heard that. You can probably hear that on my headphones. That is so loud. I think I better turn the volume down or I'm going to go deaf. Oh, I say there, little chap. I don't remember telling you could ride on my trousers. He's cute, isn't he? Does anybody know what he is? I haven't got a clue. Oh! He's camera shy. He is now, anyway. It's probably a shotgun cartridge, knowing my luck. But on a tough day, it's just nice to get a signal. And there's some evil looking rain clouds floating my way, so I better get this out sharpish, I think. Let's have a look. Well, hey, look at that. It's a little thimble. Just flicked it out. That is my second positive target of the day. I started in pitch. I've just moved to GMP and full tones. Just playing around really on a little bit of land, and boom! I've got myself a lovely little artifact. Let's clean it up a little bit, shall we, and have a closer look. Now the funny thing about that little chappy is, as I said, I don't get a lot of thimbles. Certainly not on this permission. But now I think about it, I have had one on this field before, and this field is where the old farmhouse used to sit. So it makes sense really, doesn't it? You know, this would have been close to the farmhouse. Yeah, I guess it all fits. Slightly damaged, but I'm very pleased with that. I wasn't expecting very much today. So just to have any kind of historical artifact is a big bonus in my book. Lovely jubbly. Well, the wind has picked up, it really picked up, and you can probably hear it. But this has come up. It's an absolutely lovely button. Look at that. Fantastic. I've had one of these before. They really are beautiful. They're so ornate. Bayek, they don't make buttons like they used to. Look at that, eh? That's an absolute beauty. I was really chuffed with that. Yeah. That rain hasn't started yet, but I don't think it's very far away. Oh boy, it's turning a bit rough out here, but we'll soldier on. Oh well, happy days. You can't see that at the moment because of the sun, but when I take this out of the way and go in closer, I haven't actually tried to get this out yet. Hello there, deep down in the hole. Now I've got a jolly good suspicion that's going to be a coin. Fantastic. Right, let's gently pick it out and let's have a look. Well, she's a worn and crusty one, me heart is, but I think I can make out Britannia. Now, I'm thinking this is probably going to be early Georgian. It's got that crude, thin, not quite as refined as the later monarchs. Early copper. I could be wrong, of course, but that's my guess. But I'm really pleased with that. I only come out today to get some exercise. And, yeah, a thimble, a lovely fancy button, and now an old copper. I think that will clean up. But yeah, I'm really, really happy, and I'm going to go home with a big smile on my face tonight. Fantastic. Well, I'm actually overdue some junk. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's true. I really haven't dug a lot of rubbish today. That bit of foil, perfect numbers for a hammered coin. But yeah, it obviously isn't. But yeah, I've really not dug a lot of rubbish, and I've had 3 nice finds. So, what a strange day. It really is a bit of a strange day, but still a happy day. Okay, the detecting gods are balancing things out now. A nice chewed up bit of lead. Yeah, on the tat. Starting to balance out the good finds with the rubbish, and beginning to look a bit more like a normal day's detecting.
Oh, that's looking lovely. I dare say it won't be long before the farmer's having it off.
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? I mean, I've only been out here an hour and a half, hour and 3/4, and I've had 3 nice finds. It was more than I expected, it really was, so I'm pleased. And I didn't get fussed by a lot of iffy signals and scrap either. I can't believe the small amount of junk that I dug. There was loads of iron targets, but the Deus told me they were iron. Yeah, it was yes, no, and not many iffy signals today. Right, let's go home and let's have a look and see if we can get anything off that copper coin, and we'll clean up the thimble, and we'll end the video with a closer look. Okay folks, I hope they look okay. I'm indoors, it's in the evening, and I'm using false light just to do a quick roundup now. The thimble has come up really well. It's actually bent back to almost perfect, so I'm really pleased with that. And I do recall now that actually that thimble is about 200-250 yards away from where I found my silver one. So that little area of the permission is quite good for thimbles. The button, nice and shiny in places and quite dark in others. I can only assume that's what the earth's done to it. And as for the coin, well, it is a George I. Now, I would love to try and do something more for you, but you know what they're like, these early Georgians. You try and clean them and they just go really matted, and you just can't get anything off of them. If I wet that with my fingers, I can make out George I's head, but it's quite typical for coins of the George I era. They're thin and they're very worn, and they do get quite crusty, and when you try and clean them, you can barely see anything on them. They go very matted, and unfortunately, you're going to have to take my word for it, folks. That is a George I. It's a nice early Georgian. I'm really pleased with it, but unfortunately, like a lot of them do, it's almost impossible to take a photograph of it. So you'll have to trust me on that one, folks. George I copper coin. Nice silvery button and a thimble. Not bad for an hour and a half on a field covered in crops with just a few bare patches to go at, and a place that I've done before. So yeah, I'll take that. Right, until the next time folks, good luck, happy hunting, and we will see you soon.